Chaotically Nerdy is made by nerds for nerds. This podcast is made by adults for adults and children with bad parents. Adult language will be used and adult situations may arise. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Chaotically Nerdy. On this week's episode is me, Tyler.
And me, Jared.
And me, Ethan.
And this week, we are going to be talking about the upcoming movies and TV, which, I'll be honest.
Let's preface this. Some of them because IMDb sucks.
Well, IMDb sucks.
And Tyler sucks.
So this isn't all of them?
Oh,
you didn't write down every single show and movie coming out next
God,
year. This year.
no.
This year. It's already this year.
No, and a lot of these, some of them said like plot undetermined or under wraps and all this shit. So there's a good chance they're not going to come out this year anyway.
Yeah,
pull
with
out my phone for this one.
With the strike, a lot, like I already see like one of them on here that's like definitely not coming out this year.
Well, I actually added more. You printed this before I added it, apparently.
No.
I added them last night.
I just printed it today.
Well, that's
Also,
weird.
if you're wanting to look up stuff, IMDb is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just printed this today.
It is. It's just not good for it.
It used to be like
Literally
so good.
after you left, I printed it.
Oh, that's weird. It's weird that it didn't print it because I can literally pull it up on here. But either way, I'll use this once we get to the point. I didn't really miss any TV. I just missed a couple movies that Ethan will hate. So first up, this is in no order because, like I said, IMDb sucks. It just shows it by popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I'm interested in it because I like the... I want to say original Mad Max, but it's not original Mad
You're
Max.
talking Fury Road.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
With Tom Hardy.
I like
the
the
original.
original. It was okay.
Okay. I'm in.
Yeah, I knew he would be.
Anya Taylor-Joy, Chris Hemsworth.
Ooh, unintelligent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm...
Now you're in?
Anya Taylor-Joy's playing Furiosa.
Yeah. A young Furiosa.
Yeah, young Furiosa.
It's like a prequel
Yeah, it's
to
a prequel.
Fury Road.
I knew that.
Next up is Dune Part 2. I haven't watched the first one.
It's good.
It's actually pretty good.
It's really
I've
good.
heard it is.
Hopefully we get more. No, not hopefully. We're definitely getting more Zendaya. in this
Yeah.
one. They clickbaited the fuck out of everybody by putting her on like all the marketing and promotion, and she's only in the first one for the last 10 minutes or so.
No, it might be the last...
5 minutes.
It's probably a 15 or 20 because it's a
Okay.
long movie.
It is a long movie.
Which I mean, that's just it's Dune. It's gonna be long.
It's
I mean,
got so long. It's got to be 2 movies.
but are we gonna talk about this? Or are we just gonna like,
I mean, we can talk about it, sure.
It's good.
or are we just listing them?
I've mostly just been listing them and if we want to watch it and if we think it'll be good or not. That's basically how
it
I've
will
been.
be. Unless there's some weird
Well,
quality drop, it will be good.
The first part of Dune, surprisingly coming from me, was a lot better than the original. And I like the original just fine. It's a little weird because
It's in the 80s.
it's 80s. You know, it's a little strange.
Everything in the 80s was a little strange.
I'm very hopeful
When you're
for
free
this.
balling acid every 3 seconds, it's going to
Yeah.
be a little weird.
Part 2 should be really good.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Everyone was really good in it, and
And it's fucking stacked.
yeah, it's got
Like cast wise, it's like everybody's in
it's
it.
a lot.
Oh my god.
And then next up, Gladiator 2.
I do not care.
Why are we making...
Why?
Listen, you're going to see a lot of
dead.
Okay,
sequels
here's
on
the
this
here's
list.
you want to know why? It's because of Top Gun. Top Gun made so much money.
Now everybody's hopping on the remake train.
Is this like
Not
a
remake, but like continue like
is this a
sequel,
sequel?
like legacy sequel.
Is this a sequel
Yes.
or is this a prequel?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know because Maximus is dead.
Oh, yeah, let me see.
He went to the magical
Jarrett, you're in charge of looking
fields
up things.
of
it
heaven
worked.
thing. Elysium.
If it'll work, son, you got
All right, look.
fiber internet now. It should.
Here's who's in it, which is Denzel Washington, Pedro Pascal, and then
That's it. That's the whole movie. It's
pretty
just
much it.
Denzel and Pedro the whole time.
I thought Gerard Butler was in it again, but I guess it says follows Lucius, the son of Maximus, after Lucilla, the son of Maximus's love, Lucilla, after Maximus's death. So it's
Lucilla?
that's what it said. I don't know. I've never watched Gladiator.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've watched.
I know
it.
it's
The only
supposed
son
to be
that
good.
I know that he has from the movies is dead. He like dies right off the bat. I mean,
Well,
that's
just-
part of the whole story.
Just
It's-
that description makes it sound like it's not really
It
even
says
his son.
the son of Maximus's love, Lucilla, not his son, her son.
What's his name? Lucius?
Lucius, yeah.
Like Malfoy?
Yes. All right. Next up, another sequel, Beetlejuice 2. I don't give a flying fuck about this.
Is Tim Burton directing?
If
I
it's
think he
Tim
is.
Burton, it might be good. Might be.
Either way, there's no need for it.
Oh, of course they got fucking Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega's in it.
How could you not? I mean, she
Yeah.
is
I mean,
the
She's
next generation of that
literally,
that
it looks
brand.
based on
Creepy.
based on
So,
her
yeah.
name, it looks like she plays Winona Ryder's daughter.
Is Winona Ryder in it?
Yes,
Okay, that's fine.
but I mean, basically they have the same last name in their character description. So I'm like, okay, yeah,
Makes sense. And then another sequel.
it's look,
I know.
everything is sequels.
Most everything
Everything.
on this list is a sequel.
There's no new original content.
I know.
And there is new original content,
1,
but it's gonna suck worse than any of
2,
the sequels are.
3,
Maybe.
That's what I see. 4, maybe, I don't know.
There's a couple originals.
Me.
Originals is in their adaptations of other mediums.
Yeah. Joker, I don't even know how to say it. Flo Edouard. That's how I'm going to say it.
Yeah, sure. Apparently, it's a musical. If
Yeah,
you don't-
I did hear that.
It's
Because
kinda
Lady
nuts.
Gaga is going to be
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Joaquin Phoenix is back.
I will
Why
not.
he would do that to himself, I don't know.
I
But
will not do it. Or I will not do it. I will not watch it. I didn't like the first one.
Ado.
No,
Do.
we know I do.
I said a doe.
Well,
You said Adois.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's a do.
And then next up, Madam Web. I know nothing about this. I know
don't
it's a
know
Marvel
anything
film.
about this.
well,
Any
it's a
of
Sony
that.
movie.
It's a Sony movie.
It's a Sony movie.
Screw that.
So it's based on Marvel, but Sony owns
Yeah,
it. Correct.
it's a spider.
It's
It's,
the
a
same-
It's a Spider-Man film with no Spider-Man, as all of the Spider-Man films are.
Whoop-de doo.
Only positive, Sydney Sweeney's in it. That's the only
I
positive.
really wish that we were a video
Only.
podcast just so everybody could see how long Ethan was doing
Yeah.
whoop-de-doo,
He was
waiting on
really
somebody
winding
to
it up.
stop.
It's
I will not watch it.
whatever.
I haven't watched a single Sony
I
live
hope,
action movie.
I hope they lose all the money for it and nobody watches it.
I
they
hope
probably will.
that they somehow put Spider-Man in it and they make it Tobey Maguire.
I've never been a fan of this Sony thing. So whatever
I
it
have not
is, the whole Sony thing sucks. Whatever it does, except for the PlayStation. But even then, Xbox is overachieving them now. So
Next up is probably the only movie on this list that I'm excited for. Deadpool 3.
the
And
one
that's-
thing we wanted a sequel for on this list,
Yeah.
The only actual MCU movie coming out next year.
Is it?
The only one.
That will be the only one coming.
the only one.
it'll be nice to have
Because
a
of the
break.
strike, everything got pushed back. I
yeah.
think maybe we were supposed to get something in the fall. I
Let's
don't-
be perfectly honest; they need a break.
Yeah, they needed
They
a
do real-
regrouping.
Yeah, this past year has been
Not kind.
whoa.
Yep. And then there's a Godzilla X Kong movie
it's-
coming out.
Well, it's Godzilla versus Kong 2.
Who's directing it?
I don't know.
Michael Bay.
No, it probably.
I watched the trailer for it. It looks like Michael Bay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
While
it may
you're-
not be Michael
Godzilla
Bay.
X Kong: The New Empire.
Who's directing?
Adam Wingard.
Don't know that
Did
one.
he do the first one?
Did he?
No. Oh God.
What did he do?
The American Death Note.
E.
Yeah.
Like the Netflix one?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Someone needs to drown that man. Not really. You shouldn't kill people, but honestly, yeah, he probably needs to die.
And then after that, there's another Planet of the Apes movie coming out. I literally didn't.
Do you know how many Planet of the Apes movies there are? Have you looked it up?
Well, yeah. If you're counting all the ones from like the 70s and
Oh yeah,
60s.
I watched all of them.
And
It's
this
not
is
great.
the fourth one in the new one.
The newest, the one with Caesar. That's how I.
well, he's
one-
not in the new one.
he's not in the new one.
No.
Well, the
It's
thing,
still that
It's-
timeline though.
It's that timeline. Yes.
this is the timeline of the second reboot.
Second and third.
Hey,
second. This is the timeline of the second reboot.
Okay.
Yes.
The
So
third
technically
iteration.
third iteration.
yes, the first reboot was Mark Wahlberg, right? Is that what we're counting? Or we?
Was that Mark?
Yeah, he was in that. He was in that. The
Was?
2000 one, Tim Burton one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one wasn't awful.
I don't know.
It was okay.
I have no memory of him being in that.
Yeah, pretty sure it's Mark Wahlberg.
I've only watched it once, so
Yeah. Apparently, this is about. I think it's supposed to be a relative of Caesar. I think, like his grandson or something. It's like 250 years after the last one, I guess. But it has what's her name from The Witcher in it? Freya Allen.
oh,
Okay.
She's the human.
I would be apprehensive about this at
It looks-
best.
if you,
There's only a few good Planet of the Apes movies. The first one with Charlton Heston, the one with Lithgow in it, the first one with Caesar.
Oh,
I don't remember what it's called.
I think it's just,
Is it just?
or is it Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It's the first one with Caesar in
Yeah.
it, and then the second one with Caesar in it was good, and the third one was like, there's a third one, right?
Yeah.
Where there's
Because
like,
we're saying this
I
is the
think it's
fourth
the
one.
I'm
This is the
pretty
fourth
sure.
one,
I'm
right?
pretty
We
sure.
think so.
'cause I remember, I thought there was a third one, and
Yes,
it was
there's-
not good.
It's one that
I didn't-
War
I
with
didn't-
War of the Planet of the Apes with
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
Oh, I did not care for that.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I like Woody Harrelson. So
Yeah. Who doesn't? Next up, another sequel, Inside Out 2. One of those that we probably didn't need.
is it The Bright Side Out?
No, have you ever seen Inside Out? It's
Yeah.
a kids movie.
I know.
So I didn't know if you. Well, you
But I
got
mean, if you turn
faces
something
if you-
inside out and then turn it inside out again, it's right side out.
That's true. The only reason I even added it is because they added two new emotions: disgust and anxiety.
Yeah.
That I think that's funny.
It was funny. The trailer for it
The
was
trailer was
Yeah.
pretty
funny.
It's funny for
But-
a kids movie.
Yeah,
it looks all
I
right.
got a chuckle out of me. I was like,
And another kind of kids movie, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Sonic.
I mean, I'll watch it.
Are we up to? Do we have Tails and Shadow yet?
Tails has been in it for a while.
I don't
Knuckles,
know.
Tails was
I've
in.
not watched any. I've not
No.
watched any of them.
I don't think
Knuckles was in it.
I think the advertisement for this one was this is the intro of Tails, isn't it?
Yeah, Knuckles was in
Maybe.
the second
It
one.
was Knuckles.
Knuckles was. Tails hasn't been in it yet. I just when I see Sonic, I assume Tails is
'Cause
there.
that was like on the tail end of the trailer was they were
Let us find out.
suggesting Tails was going to be on it.
Yes, Tails is going to be in it.
And Shadow is as well because I know Shadow because that's my favorite hedgehog.
I mean, he looks.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, he's on the thing. He's,
also Sonic the Hedgehog is just kids version DBZ.
kind of. I mean, it predates it, but yeah.
Yeah, I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic is Goku.
I mean, yeah.
Shadow's Vegeta because he ends up coming to the good side. Same race. Knuckles is Piccolo,
Yeah. Okay.
and
kinda
I think
get it.
they equated Tails to Krillin.
Yeah, that all checks out. That kind of does.
There was
check out.
like 7 gems or 7 emeralds, the Chaos
the
Emeralds.
Chaos
There's
Emeralds,
7
yeah.
Dragon
Mhm.
Balls. Dr. Eggman and Dr. Gero,
I just
very similar.
I could see
mark that up as a Japanese culture, and just like
Probably.
confluence of
Probably.
ideas.
Next up is Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 1 because there's going to be 3 parts of this.
Okay,
Excuse me while I go vomit.
I know a lot of people have not liked. What are we on? This version of the Justice League animated stuff. Like I forget after. I don't even know what iteration they're calling this.
I don't know.
Who's doing it?
It's
the-
DC animated.
What?
Jeff-
It doesn't matter who the
No.
director
The
is.
director is Jeff Wamister.
Yeah, I have
They
no
won't
idea.
pay good money for a
No.
good director. so who cares?
Alexandria Daddario is Lois Lane.
Yeah,
Matt Bomer is The Flash. Jensen Ackles is Batman.
I knew he's Batman. I just know people had not liked this version.
At least there won't be a 40-hour version of it
No.
like Zack Snyder.
Yeah,
But I have to imagine if they're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths, they're rebooting it again.
Yeah.
They have that's what you do with Crisis. That is a reboot checkpoint. So that makes sense. They've been rebooting it like every 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
What happened? Was there the showrunner thing fall through, or what happened?
What do you mean showrunner?
The DC showrunner. They were going to run. They were talking about doing a showrunner for DC, like a year and a half ago.
I have no idea. The animated stuff they just make
Yeah,
animated movies all the time, 2 or 3 every year it seems like,
Yeah.
and Some of them are good, some of them are
Most of them have been here lately. Like
yes.
it seemed like 2009 to like 2015 was like really good for their animated
That was the
stuff.
good, that was the good shit. That's when you had like Doom and Justice League Doom and
Yeah,
all
but-
that stuff and that the good stuff.
Who's gonna voice Batman?
I don't know who voices Batman. I liked the
In
guy.
this one,
Yeah.
Jensen Ackles.
I thought
Is
you
it
said, I thought
Ackles?
you said
Okay.
Superman.
No, he's Batman.
Oh, is he
Oh,
Batman?
I thought you said Superman.
I
too.
I
Did
swear
I
I,
might have.
swear you said Superman. I was
I
like, sure, yeah, whatever.
Thought I said Batman.
Who's
This is
He
important.
is Batman.
Who's
Who's Superman?
It
Yeah.
doesn't. Darren Chris.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, that actually does check out. Yeah. Is this based off the? Is he also the voice actor in the anime one?
Couldn't tell you.
That's a question for Jamie.
That is a question for Jamie
He'll
because
know.
he would know.
Um,
He's played Superman before, but this doesn't. That's a War World. It's another movie.
that's probably the one that was before this.
Yeah, it was 2023. Next up,
Yeah.
another Ghostbusters movie because
The
they've been doing so well.
Frozen Empire. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I didn't care. That's why I didn't write it down.
I can tell on a bunch of these you just didn't write the tag.
Yeah, because I didn't care.
the extra tag.
It's the same thing. It's like it's the same movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what a franchise is. It's
I
usually
know.
the same.
What do we need to know? The whatever it is.
I don't know. It looked interesting.
The only reason I wrote Crisis on Infinite Earths for the Justice League is because there's been 32 Justice League movies.
Maybe I'm just old, but if it's Ghostbusters and it doesn't have Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, I don't want to watch
I
it.
believe they are in it.
Yeah, but they're not the main character.
No.
Okay, so first of all, let's hit some points here. You are old,
Yeah, you are old.
but you are correct.
Maybe. Thank you for both of those. One is sarcastic and one is not.
Yep. And then next up, Craven the Hunter is going to come out this year. Isn't he a Spider-Man villain?
Yes.
And there's
It's
no
another-
Spider-Man?
There's no Spider-Man
It's an origin story too, isn't
for
it?
a villain.
Yeah.
That hasn't appeared yet.
That
Yeah.
hasn't. It's. I hate what they are doing. It angers me.
Is this another Sony thing?
Yes, it's another
Is it
Sony.
Sony?
Yes, it's another Sony movie. It's
God. Just repeated kicks to the nuts is what it
don't
is.
worry, you're
It's
gonna get
just-
Venom 3, fucking Morbius 2.
Next up is Chris Pratt's Garfield.
Oh, I forgot he was playing
I'm
Garfield.
interested. I'm interested. It worked out for Mario.
Yeah, to
That's
me,
true.
like he fits Garfield
Surprisingly.
even
Yeah.
like way better than
Oh, yeah.
Mario. So I feel like as long as the writing is good.
Oddly enough, I really like
Okay.
Bill Murray, but this has got to be better than that because that was not a good movie.
Are there multiple?
I don't know. I only watched one and that was enough. So
I think there was 2.
Yeah,
And then next up, there's a Borderlands movie.
I don't
That's
know if
supposed to
this.
be coming
I
out.
don't know if this is actually coming out.
Like, did it get canceled?
No, but like, I don't know if it's coming out this year.
See, that's the thing. I just wrote down everything that said it was in 2024.
If I can spell,
Expected August 9th, 2024.
dude, there hasn't been anything on it like in Seems Forever.
I don't know.
Jack Black is Claptrap. Claptrap is
Yeah.
That's a
All
good
right.
casting.
That is good.
That's a good casting.
Him or Chris Pratt, either one.
I think Jack Black fits better
I
because
think
he's
he does
more
too.
mouthy and still kind of,
More manic.
and he's got a really solid voice acting ability. So I think that's good, but it's another video game to TV
Adaptation,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends on where they go because you can't follow the game stories because they're so broad.
Erratic.
Yeah.
And broad. Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a sandbox. You can just do like I guess there is like a main story
It's a through
line
story. Yeah.
mission
On-
set,
On
But I-
every game.
but it's generally you're just like fucking going around.
And that almost never translates well.
No.
They would have done better just to pick up Tiny Tina because that story is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's clever and it's kind of gimmicky
Yeah.
in a good way.
Next up, Lord of the Rings, The War of the Roar.
Oh God.
Have you never watched?
Rohirrim.
Yeah, Rohirrim.
It's
Okay.
exactly how it's spelled. Rohirrim.
Yeah, well, my brain had a stroke right in the middle of trying to read it. And so
Roar,
that's
roar,
why.
It's animated. It'll be.
Oh, I didn't know it was animated.
Yeah, we already discussed this whenever.
Is this Amazon?
I don't remember who's doing it, but we already discussed this whenever I think last year
Yeah.
for the 2023 stuff. We were like, oh yeah, this is on here.
Oh, because it was expected?
Maybe I don't remember. I think we actually discovered in episode that it was not until 2024, if I remember right.
Probably.
It sounds stupid because it's a sequel to Lord of the Rings. Is it sequel
I don't think it's a sequel. I think
Is
it's
it
I think it's supposed to be like
during?
The untold story
Yeah.
behind Helm's Deep, hundreds of years before the
Oh,
fateful
okay.
Yeah.
war.
That is also there's like some mentions of it in
it'll be animated.
the extra content
Yeah.
from Tolkien
Yeah.
and Christopher Tolkien, but it's not like it's really built upon. So it's kind of in the same realm as Rings of Power.
where they can kind of like do whatever they want with it.
Yeah, they can, which is very dangerous ground to tread upon for something that has such a narrow purview to begin with.
Yeah, as long as they literally don't end it with like Helm's Deep being destroyed.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's really a sort of, the story is like going to be sort of like War of the Roses light, because it's really kind of betrayal and things and marriage and babies and some things, and it's really a strange thing to pick up on for your movie for Lord of the Rings, because there's so many other good options you could have picked for this.
Yeah.
Why did you pick the Rohirrim and Helm's Deep? Just because the scene for Helm's Deep's fight was popular, now we're going to pick up on a whole show or a whole movie about it? I find it to be stupid.
That's what we call milking.
Yes, but they could have milked it a totally different direction.
He's fine with milking it.
Yeah,
he just
but
wants
see,
him to milk it in something he likes.
Yeah, but
No,
this
it's
is
not something I like. It's something that makes sense.
This
Something
is-
that has
Sure.
foundation.
But because it was easy to milk because it was so popular.
Yeah, well,
And they've done a shitty job milking it in general.
they have not. They've not done a very good job milking it at all.
Yeah.
It's really not good.
And then next up is a prequel. It's Mufasa, the Lion King. Who the fuck asked for this? Nobody.
Nobody.
The Lions. The Lions.
I like that.
Maybe they misunderstood us when we complained that it was
When the live action sucks so bad.
no, that it was a shot for shot remake, and they're like, oh, so they want something original.
Maybe.
They misunderstood us. We're like, no, we just didn't want you to make it. We wanted something completely different, like an original idea.
Like, I'm okay with them making a Lion King-esque movie. Don't make it Mufasa. Just pick a random name and make it about a new lion thousands of years past all the shit. Who
I'm
cares?
surprised it's not been turned into the Lion Queen by now.
That's true.
I'm not saying that negatively. I'm just literally surprised that they
that's-
haven't done it.
That's literally the plot of Lion King 2.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, it is. But
he has a daughter.
but they didn't name it anything.
No.
different.
Yeah, but he has a daughter, but it's not like
The daughter is the one that's in charge.
He's like, they show him the land. It's
Yeah, but
like
I thought-
everything the
she-
light touches, your husband will own.
Yeah, no. She has the poor, shitty lion boyfriend that they find.
Oh yeah,
yeah, but that is like Scar's child.
Something like that. Yeah.
I just watched part of it today. That's
Did you
why,
really?
yeah, because I put on Lion King. It ran through
And they
for
ran.
Stella, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll put on this one. And
Yeah, he's still second. I mean, he would be the son of a second son.
I did not make it far enough into the movie
If
for
we're
it
following like
to matter.
actual.
yeah,
Royalty.
Yeah.
yeah.
Next up is Terminator: Skynet Rising.
All right. What the fuck? We have another Terminator movie?
Yep.
Jesus.
I don't know why. So many
Is
of these
Arnie in
movies
it?
I
This
won't
sounds like a
watch.
Terminator porno.
It does sound like a shitty, like,
It's like one of those titles. You know what I mean? It's not that I think it's going to be a porno, but
If you
it's
put
a
a-
crappy title.
If you put a "my" in front of Skynet, Terminator, my
Is this
Skynet
just
Rising.
them just launching the satellites? Is that what it is? That's the only rising I can think of that they're going to do in space.
what is this?
And it's
Well,
just
IMDb it just has 3 people.
Maybe it's not actually coming out this year. I don't know.
I don't know. It's very. No, that's I don't know.
And then after that one, another Hellboy movie, Hellboy: The Crooked Man.
Is it?
I like the Hellboy movies.
I do too.
It's not going to be Ron Perlman.
No,
I think this is a
Is it? It's animated, I think.
I think, yeah.
Is it animated? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I think so.
Because
Oh!
what?
You got real excited for a second.
Well, I was just like, I reckon, fucking, what's his name from Yellowstone? Jimmy. It's just a weird, like, I was like, oh, I didn't expect to
Is
see
it animated? That's what you were supposed to be finding.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which one?
I guess.
Hellboy.
I can't really tell. There's no, I
Uh,
would assume so because it looks like a voice action,
gotcha.
a voice actor cast.
And then here, next up is Rayman's Big Movie. I'm okay with that because that's probably at least going to be original.
I mean, they're just going to be what? Extending the video game.
All right, there's no
cinematic
way
universe,
there's no way this
basically.
is correct. Released March 8th, and there's not a cast. There's no way it's gonna be
We'll
right.
find out.
It's some animated.
And then
Looks like
after that, we've got more movies that didn't print out on the sheet for some reason. Kung Fu Panda 4.
All right, keep it going.
I mean,
They're not bad movies. So
Milking it.
yeah,
Milking it.
that's what the majority of this list is.
Hey, the Kung Fu Panda movie is generally very enjoyable.
Yeah.
So no complaints.
Mortal Kombat 2,
oh, we actually getting a sequel?
apparently.
All right, I'm down.
It is what it is.
They've been good.
Well,
They're entertaining.
okay, there you go.
They're entertaining. They're not good.
I want
They're entertaining.
I want to
Yeah,
see.
there's a difference between entertaining and good.
None of them have actually been good.
I don't think there's been a single one that's been good.
I said none of them have actually been good.
Yeah.
I literally said that. I want to know. Oh, Carl Urban, Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, I'm down. I just want to see. Oh fuck, he is in it. God damn it. I was hoping that the main guy from the first movie was not in it,
Oh, you
but
didn't like it?
He is. He was the worst part.
And then after that, I've got Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
That's definitely not happening.
Okay.
Why not?
It was on there.
I'm 99% sure that movie's canceled.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. The one Star Wars project they had on record.
Because they lost
I was
the-
excited for outside of Andor.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it doesn't have it just says production
Because
status.
I'm pretty
in
sure it's because
development.
they lost the director. Because Patty Jenkins was supposed to direct it, and then I think she dropped out, or Kathleen Kennedy canceled.
I don't
the
know.
movie.
With the latest news, I would drop out too.
Yeah. This was like a year ago. That
Oh,
this
was it?
Yeah. That,
Okay.
That's why I was like, when he said it, I was like, no, that's definitely not
Who wants to
happening.
work with Kennedy anyway?
Yeah,
I'm pretty.
fair
This is when they were canceling all the Star Wars movies that they were like they had on the docket that hadn't actually went into production yet,
Yeah.
and they were like, yeah, those aren't happening.
Yeah.
And then next up, Fantastic Beasts 4.
That's definitely not happening.
Okay, I seen that on there and I thought that can't be real,
No.
but I didn't do any research. I just put it on.
Yeah, that sums up
Yeah, that's gone.
your research methodology very well. I just seen it and was like,
Well,
yes.
It was
that'll be
on-
good. That'll be good to cover on here in case people were still looking forward to it. Yeah.
Who the fuck would look forward to that?
The last one was good. The second one was bad. The first one was really good. Second one was bad. The third one was good.
I would say it's okay. It's okay.
It's like on the fence between good and okay.
But also, it didn't make any money. That's the reason why it got canceled.
Yeah.
And that's why that they're doing the reboots.
Yeah.
It's
Speaking
because they're
of
cash cow.
reboots, Lilo and Stitch, a live action movie.
Okay, that one I'm actually kind of in. Like, I'd be okay for. I don't know. Just
Starring Chris Pratt and
Because-
Jack Black.
No, it's got Zach Galifianakis.
are you? I can't
As
tell.
Jumba.
I couldn't tell.
Oh,
if he,
okay,
I couldn't tell
okay.
if he was joking or not.
No, I'm serious.
As who?
Jumba.
The
Big guy.
Yeah.
The big- yeah.
Okay, I'm okay
All
with
right,
that.
I'm digging.
Yeah.
Chris Sanders is Stitch.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I mean, I know who Stitch is, obviously.
It's not going to matter because it's going to
Yeah.
be a voice.
Yeah. And then Billy Magnuson
Oh, okay. Yeah.
as Pleakley,
Is that
the skinny alien.
That's interesting because he's like a big blonde jock man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. I like it. I like it.
I could. Yeah, I'm okay with this movie.
And then last but not least of the movies that I wrote,
Don't promise.
this one I don't know. This is
I'll just tell you, if he doesn't know, it's not happening. Probably.
it's happening. I don't think it's happening in 2024. It is Cruella 2.
I don't think it's out in 24. It is.
Well,
happening.
I went to IMDb and it says production status, pre-production.
Yeah,
so
'cause
I would
I-
assume it's not going to
Is
happen.
this
this
another
year.
one where Cruella is not the bad guy?
Probably.
I literally just seen something about Emma Stone talked about it when she was doing her award.
Holy crap! I haven't heard
Sarah.
about Emma Stone since Cruella won.
That was only like a few years ago.
Yeah, no, it feels like
But
years.
she's what the hell is it called?
Feels like a decade.
It's because you're old.
Oh,
She's up for like
so old
an
now.
award for her latest movie, the Curse,
Ugh,
or not the Curse, Poor Things.
poor things.
Poor Things.
That's me after having to deal with you two assholes.
That's
A
true.
poor thing.
What is poor things?
That's some movie. I don't know. I just know she's up for it.
Okay.
Good job, Emma.
The incredible tale of the fantastical evolution of Bella Baxter, a young woman brought back to life by the brilliant and unorthodox scientist Dr. Godwin Baxter.
Well, Frankenstein.
I guess, kind of. I don't know.
Sounds like it. Let's move on to TV because I'm much more excited of the TV stuff than
A lot of the stuff on here
all the
that's
fucking
coming
movies.
out.
Which
this
seems
year.
to be the case for like the past few years. Is that I would much rather hear about the movies than
Well, I
or
mean,
hear about the TV shows more than
anymore,
movies.
making a movie, it's like flushing money down the toilet
Basically.
because they make shitty movies.
Well, yeah. So first up, you got Fallout. That's going to be on Amazon Prime.
Looks good. The
It
trailer
actually
show-
looks good.
The trailer looks good. Anytime
Walter Goggins as a fucking ghoul sheriff guy.
We'll be
looks
covering
awesome.
that soon because it's coming out soon.
Yeah, that man's
Feb-
range.
March?
No, it starts in January. It starts like the 16th, I think.
That man's range is ridiculous.
Who is it?
Walter Goggins.
I've not been paying attention to anything about it because I'm
No.
a big Fallout fan.
April 12th.
It's April
Yeah,
12th.
series premiere. Friday,
There's something
April 12th.
coming out on like the 16th.
By the way, are you saying Walter
Well, yeah.
Walton?
Walton, yeah. I don't know why I
I
said
don't know, but he's been in a lot of shit.
Justified.
He was in Sons of Anarchy.
Was he?
He's also in Invincible.
Yeah, I knew that.
He plays
plays,
Cecil in
Cecil.
Invincible.
Very, very weird casting to me, by the way.
So you've watched all of Sons of Anarchy, right?
No.
Okay.
I
Then
got up to
you-
where they killed fucking, what's his name? Opie?
Oh, then yeah, you should have seen him. There's
I just don't remember.
there's a
That was-
drag person.
Yeah, okay.
He's the drag person.
yeah, I do remember.
Next up is the Netflix version of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No, it's going to be good.
You think it'll be good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ethan, you excited for it?
They already started off by pronouncing his name correctly, so we're good.
They didn't say Ong.
That Ong.
I have to remain apprehensive about this because of
No.
the thing that didn't happen.
Because of Netflix.
Yeah,
And-
well, that too. Yeah.
No, they're on like a roll right now with.
They are. They're
with
doing better.
One Piece and stuff. They're like they're. I feel like they're trending in the correct direction.
I tried to give you Yu Hakusho a go, but I couldn't do it.
I don't know. I've heard good things about that Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's just the way it's dubbed over. I can't.
Yeah.
Next up is Agatha All Along.
Is this the correct title actually?
I don't know. I
Because
just
I'm asking because they changed the title about 7 times.
that was what IMDb had.
Every time they would release information about it, they would change the title.
So the title is currently. This is what
I'm
IMDb shows
guessing
me.
it's not right.
Agatha Darkhold Diaries.
I thought it wasn't right.
But I don't know that that's right because it literally
I
says
have no idea.
it says plot kept under wraps. Episode guide. There's only 2 episodes apparently.
No, there's more. We just don't know anything. Don't know episode.
It was the 14th and it's True Detective.
What the fuck?
Night Country. That's the one with
What are you talking about?
the 16th. I was at January
I
16th.
was like,
Sorry.
what are you talking
I was in my
about?
own world. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like the True Detective series. So.
Gotcha. I did see that was coming out.
Yeah.
I don't remember who's in it, but I did.
And then this one may not release in 2024 because
It's definitely not. It's definitely not released.
Okay. Daredevil Born Again.
They had to scrap everything they shot and reshoot most of it because they didn't like it.
Well, then maybe they should have made it because
No. But I said they didn't like it. It was bad. Like it was. I can tell you what happened in the first episode. That was like everybody was like, "Why?"
did they showed it to
No, they just
a test audience?
I don't know if it's a test audience or just like Feige or like
Okay, well, if it's Feige, I'm okay.
Yeah, reports were he wasn't happy with it, so they scrapped most of what they shot and they're reshooting. I don't think they were super far into it before.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
strike.
Do what you need to, Kevin.
So this name's not right either. I wrote down Spider-Man freshman year.
That was correct. I think they did.
Nope, they changed it.
I know it was. I'm saying they just recently changed it
They changed it to Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
because I don't think it's now going to be about his freshman year,
Gotcha. It's just going to be about
which is supposed to be like more like remember like Batman Year One.
Yeah.
It's what it was kind of supposed to be about. They also did this. It's weird. It's like an alternate universe where like instead of Tony Stark, it's
Doctor Strange.
nope. Norman Osborn is his like mentor, guiding influence.
Interesting.
It is weird. It's just weird.
And then next up is Tomb Raider, the Legend of
The Legend of Lara Croft. Yeah. Your typing is also excellent.
I forgot a D on there.
You forgot the D.
I don't know if that's coming out either. So many of these I
Who's
had no
supposed to
idea.
who's supposed to be playing Lara Croft?
Oh, it's animated. Okay.
Oh,
Haley-
never mind. I don't care.
Haley Atwell, Captain Carter.
Okay, yeah.
And then X-Men 97 is supposed to come out this year. The reboot or continuation. I think it's continuation.
That's why it's called X-Men 97 because it's literally a continuation of the X-Men cartoon from the 90s.
Oh, neat.
Which I hope they use the same animation style because I love that.
I think they are aiming for that, but updated, like not updated, but like
Ooh,
high definition, I guess.
gotcha. Sukin is in it.
Oh,
Ray Chase.
yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Next TV show up, Exploding Kittens.
Is this for kids?
That's the thing. I don't know if it's
Are
based
they
off.
going to actually be exploding kittens, or is it actually based off the card game? Why
Listen.
are we basing things off of crappy card games?
Here's-
It's not really crappy. It's
here-
a good card
here.
game. Don't
It's
get
a
me wrong,
Netflix
but-
movie for one. An eternal conflict reaches epic proportions when both God and the devil are sent to Earth in the bodies of
Oh,
chunky house cats.
Damn it! I thought I seen who was in it. I was like, you said God and Devil, and I was like,
Is it based off of the card game?
because the guy who played Lucifer
Is in it, and you thought he was going to be the devil cat?
No, but he's the God cat.
Yeah.
That's an interesting twist.
He's fucking.
Well, the official teaser trailer definitely looks like something from the card game, so I would have to say
For Christ's sake.
yeah, I seen it.
that's a still from it. Next up is Masters of the Universe Revolution, which is just another He-Man show.
Well, the last one was a little disappointing. So
Calling me shocked. And then after that, Batman, the series.
What the fuck is that?
It's a Batman show. What do you think it is?
is it Ackles?
I don't know. That's a good question. No,
Well, why did they make it?
it is Nick Miller as Bruce Wayne.
I'm not getting anything. I don't know what this.
They don't even learn from their own positive choices.
Nope.
It just looks like a new.
It's a new Batman show. That's literally
Yeah,
what it looks
but,
like.
okay. So Nick Miller is also the director and the writer.
Interesting.
That is
So he wrote himself a show to play
that's
Batman.
why I was like,
But
That's
the saving grace of DC has been their animated stuff.
yes.
yeah,
Right? Right. And part of what makes them successful is that they keep the same voice actors doing a lot of the same stuff most of the time,
yeah. If it's gonna be,
especially for Batman and Joker.
well, they have
They
like
keep a lot of
they,
people
they
playing
have their
the
same
roles.
set. Like so, before Kevin Conroy died,
Yeah.
if it was like a Bruce, Tim, Paul Dini thing, he was He was their Batman.
Yeah.
And then they had like the one with Apocalypse War, New 52. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
They had like Jason O'Mara, who was that Batman. And they had their set Batmans for their
Right.
universes.
But for the most part, the voice of Batman in the animated stuff was
Kevin Conroy
yes.
for a long time until they rebooted it
Right.
and forget.
And then they stuck with
2015.
the same. So now they're releasing two different things with an animated Batman who's not going to be voiced by the same person.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a bad choice.
Yeah.
Eh.
And then there's Devil May Cry coming out on Crunchyroll. I don't care about it. I think it already came out, didn't it? Wasn't Jamie talking about that?
I don't know.
I feel like Jamie was talking about watching that. Now, granted, whether or not this is a reboot or whatnot, I don't know. No, it's a TV series. I'm trying to see when it really. It just says 2024, so it's not
Is
out
it based
yet.
off the video game or based off of a manga?
Follows a professional demon hunter named Dante seeking
Yeah.
vengeance for the death of his family.
Yeah, it's like based off video game. It's like I'm assuming it's gonna be more in like the
Yeah.
Castlevania style.
That's
Probably.
what I
It
thought.
definitely looked like that.
Well, that's yeah.
That's the way to do this game if you're gonna
Yeah.
make it into a show.
And then there's also Dragon Ball Daima, however you say it.
So the super over.
Super is not over.
So what
They
is
still
this?
have a shitload.
Is this okay?
This is a filler show.
Oh goddamn! I was hoping it was like Dragon Ball Kai, but for super.
No, this is a filler show where what I've
Talking about milking it.
Dragon Ball does a very good job of milking it. Okay.
what I've heard is this is basically like they're turned into kids.
So it's Teen Titans Go for Dragon Ball.
Basically.
Gotcha.
So, what? Krillin's just not going to be born, or did it be so small that you can't see it?
Well, everyone else will be like
He'll just be a
9.
ball. It'll just
Everyone else
like
will
a
be
cue
9,
ball.
course.
and he'll be a baby.
Fucking takes me
He'll just be like on like a what do you call them? The fucking baby cradle things that they wear on their chest.
Oh yeah,
Is it Bjorn? Is that what it is?
I think so.
Yeah. He'll just be in a Bjorn
due to a
Be like-
conspiracy.
with this Buddhist dots.
Yeah.
Due to a conspiracy, Goku and his friends are turned small. In order to fix things, they'll head off to a new world. It's a grand adventure with intense action in an unknown and mysterious world.
Wait a minute.
Since Goku has to make up for his petite size, he uses his power pole to fight, something not seen in a long time.
Is this like are they trying to make GT canon?
I don't know. But if they are, they're making every character small.
Yeah, that's fine. But that sounds an awful lot like the plot to GT.
Is it? Well,
It is.
somebody wishes him
Somebody
small,
wishes him
right?
small. They leave him and Pan and Trunks leave the planet. And they go off for all these fucking crazy ass worlds.
So maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
just
And they
interested
get-
to see.
and they fight Baby.
I guess Vegeta's going to be in it. And
Yeah, he's going to be small.
I am the Prince of All Saiyan.
Yeah, I am actually kind of excited to see him as a child. Child Vegeta
All I'm
sounds like a terror.
I think you just want to see children get beat up.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Okay.
All I'm saying, GT is the superior sequel to Dragon Ball Z. It was less dumb.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Less dumb.
Invincible Season 2 will also finish. I put that on here literally because I'm pissed that they split it. That's it. I fucking hate it.
I like how you missed a really big one.
Which one did I miss?
House of the Dragons coming out.
Oh, yeah. That comes out.
Somehow you missed that.
That is a continuation. That's why I didn't put it. These are all, besides X-Men.
So you only so there could be all sorts
Oh,
of
yeah. There's all sorts of shit coming out this year.
new seasons. You're like, no, those don't count. That's not new shit.
It's not that they don't count. They just didn't show up because IMDb, again, is like, oh, you want released in 2024? Here you go, bud.
I haven't looked it up. Did they bump Andor back
Yes.
to 2025? Mm-hmm. God damn it.
That's fine. I would rather like take
I'd
your
rather
time.
them have it good, but I want to see it too. Yeah.
Don't worry, we're getting that hot.
Did
D
they
action.
bump Rings of Power?
I haven't heard, but I'm assuming yes because I haven't heard any.
Because
Production
Amazon's
news?
been continuing production, even
Yeah.
if Disney hasn't.
I haven't heard any production news.
It doesn't
on,
it doesn't have a release date
Yeah.
for season 2.
It may still be releasing this year.
If it is, it'd be very
Yeah.
late. In
Like I
the
said, it's just continuations don't show up on there because they weren't released in 2024.
But they will be. It's weird. That is a very weird distinction for IMDb to make.
Well, because it shows the release date off of the original show because, IMDb
I know it does.
compiles them all.
Yep.
It really just makes it a fucking shithole.
That's a stupid way to make a list. But
It
all right.
really is.
Is there a TV show you're particularly looking forward to
off the list
outside of Hot D, Jarrett?
I was looking to see if there's other stuff we missed.
Hot D and Fallout are the
Wait,
two
whoa,
that.
whoa! How come he gets to say it and I can't?
I was gonna tell him it's like it's got to be fair. No hot D.
Like those
We're
are
all looking forward to hot D.
Yeah, we are.
fair enough.
We all like that D. Okay.
No, that Fallout's probably the one that I'm looking most forward to.
Yeah.
Oh, Echo's coming out. That's like coming out next week.
Oh,
What is?
Echo.
Echo. That's
Yeah.
the Disney Plus
It
Marvel
looks
show
decent, which is interesting because
that follows the person that was in one of the shows for
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye for a minute.
I didn't really care about Echo, but Daredevil and Kingpin are in it, so I'm like, all right,
I'll watch it for
I'll
that.
watch it. It's only 5 episodes, so
Well,
somehow Halo 2 has a
fucking shit.
fucking second season come out on February the
Who
8th.
paid for that?
That's what
Who
I'm
wrote
saying.
the check?
Who
don't know.
funded that?
What sort of moron would fund that crap?
How many of you watched the first season enough to support that? I'm talking to the audience
No, not me.
because I know I didn't watch it.
Faux show.
I watched like 3 episodes.
That
It
was-
was apparently enough for a second season.
Arcane season 2 is coming out in November.
They actually just released
Yep.
something about that.
I'm down. I like that.
Yeah, Arcane. The first season was super good.
That's
We'll do it
definitely
after
coming
Arcane. The second part comes out. We can do an episode on Arcane Engine.
out. I'm literally on a Polygon article, like just looking at like in a bunch of it's like 2024 most anticipated shows, and then like half of them have TBA release dates. So I'm trying to find somebody that actually
What'd you find?
a fucking Kite Man
A
show
Kite Man.
from like the Harley Quinn animated
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
That's what made me laugh because he like of all the side characters to get a show, fucking Kite Man.
All right.
If you have questions about Kite Man, he literally is his superpower is he uses kites.
Yeah, that's pretty much yeah.
All right.
Boys,
The
the
boys.
boys. I'm assuming it's coming out this year.
I think it is.
Which of these movies though?
Of the movies,
I guess it's gonna be like Deadpool, and then like
I think Deadpool's what I'm most excited for.
Besides that, it would be like Dune.
I think Dune's got to be mine. Dune, or I guess Kung Fu Panda now.
I think Deadpool's mine, hands down.
And there will be other shows that movies that we
Well-
probably haven't like heard of, like
Yeah,
that'll come out and we'll be like, oh yeah, cool.
that was good.
Yeah.
So that will wrap up this episode. We appreciate you guys listening. Why don't you hit the link below and join our Discord? Yeah, look for the link, Ethan.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
God damn it, Jarrett. Hit that link, join our Discord, and tell us all the movies and TV shows that we missed this year because IMDb sucks. We appreciate you guys listening, and we hope to catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.